So, it's been a long time coming, but you guys have no idea how hard it is to keep up with YouTube. I mean, the algorithm is screwed up. People only want to watch drama videos these days, and well, I kinda started too late in the game. I'm just gonna take my glasses off. Rest assured, I am not gonna go on another 3-month hiatus before I release another video. Hey guys, so welcome back. Today I thought I'd talk about beauty standards in different parts of the world. Is it problematic? Is it similar? Is it fair? We're about to find out. I was actually inspired to do this video after an incident that happened with someone very close to me, and I also think it's interesting to get to know how different cultures perceive the whole concept of beauty. So let's get on with the video. So first, let's talk about a couple of Asian countries. So in the countries of Japan and South Korea, the desire for a milky smooth complexion is very popular. And of course, that means they prefer having a fairer skin tone. Now, that does not necessarily mean that they wish to be Caucasian, but it essentially stems from this age-old belief that white pale skin signifies wealth and prestige, and that the concerned person definitely belongs to an upper class. On the other hand, tanned or dark skin used to be associated with peasants, those people who spent a lot of time in the fields. In this day and age though, the desire for pale skin is now associated with youthfulness. The first signs of aging on Asian skin is actually pigmentation, not wrinkles. Hence, the Koreans and Japanese take their skincare very, very seriously. In fact, the 3 must-have products in their skincare routine are whitening creams, brightening creams, and of course sunscreens. Sunscreen is extremely important to them. SPF is everything. In fact, their day creams have a lot of SPF in them, and their night creams have a lot of hyaluronic acid. And this very intense skincare routine is what gives them the widely popular glass skin that everyone aspires to achieve. And this is also the reason why J Beauty and K Beauty are doing extremely well all around the world in beauty stores. In Korea, they also aspire to achieve big, wide eyes, kind of like anime, and they also prefer having a heart-shaped face. And also, contrary to the popular, perfect, straightened, white teeth, the Japanese actually prefer having overlapping teeth. Now, I don't know what the technical term for that is. I just know that in Bengali it's called gorge daant. But yeah, they find imperfect teeth pretty and doll-like. Now, let's talk about France. So the French ideals of beauty are imperfect, laid back, and undone. They believe in looking effortlessly gorgeous. So if you can take an untidy look and somehow make it look posh, you're pretty much meeting the French beauty standards. Women in France don't like quick fixes or tweakments when it comes to maintaining the flawless complexion. They instead prefer to take care of the skin from a very young age, using skincare routines and secrets that have been passed on from generations. And just FYI, the whole messy look spin, for example, the messy bun, the ponytail, and even the bedhead look all originate from France. The concept, on how one can make untidiness look appealing. Now let's talk about America. In the States, of course, people prefer the bronze, tanned, sun-kissed look. And unlike Asians, Americans actually prefer perfectly straightened pearly whites and a chisel lifted face with sharp features like a strong jawline and high cheekbones, as opposed to the soft, oval or round face shape that are preferred in Asian countries. A lot of American women also turn to cosmetic surgery from time to time. For example, Botox to get rid of fine lines and wrinkles, lip fillers, eyebrow lifts where they attach a thread to the end of your brow up to your temple to get that arched look, and also getting rid of extra fat from the skin, especially underneath the cheekbones, to get that gaunt feature. While the body positive or fat acceptance movement is gaining momentum, there is still that pressure of trying to achieve the perfect figure, and this is especially due to the Kardashians, as they have set the bar high with their tiny waists, voluptuous curves, and full lips, which are of course unrealistic beauty standards that do more harm than good and end up creating body image issues in people. Now let's talk about Africa. Now, different countries in Africa of course have their own beauty standards, but overall it's pretty similar. Most tribal women are expected to have voluptuous bodies and are seen as objects of desire by men and are associated with fertility. Men are most likely to take a wife if the women they're interested in have childbearing hips. This is because a girl's ability to bear and conceive a healthy baby is directly associated with true beauty. The broadening of her hips and a lustrous round body implies her desirability. Some ethnic tribes like the Maasais from Tanzania, who are a community of pastoralists, define beauty by height and skin tone. So the taller and deeper skinned you are, the more desirable you'll be. But then there are those communities of hunters and gatherers who find petite and lighter skinned women more desirable. There are also a lot of communities where a lot of oppressive adjustments are required to fit the bill, which involves body modifications and mutilations. For example, enlarged nostrils using coins or elongated necks using rings, etc. Lastly, let's talk about South America. Latina women aspire to be the perfect women, even if it's unattainable. I mean, they don't necessarily want the Barbie doll body, but they do have their own beauty standards, including a slim body which is also curvy with large buttocks and breasts. According to a report made by the Daily Mail in 2014, in Venezuela, the drastic beauty obsession has become quite problematic. Over 1/3 of the Miss Universe winners have been Latin American women, Venezuela being number one with 7 won Miss Universe titles. It also holds a Guinness World Record for the nation with the most international beauty queens. Thus, the ideal set by the society in Latin America have encouraged a lot of girls to aspire to be as seductive and beautiful as possible, not only for the looks but for everything that comes with it. This is because physical beauty in a lot of countries comes with a lot of benefits, sometimes even more than those given to an educated person. But this kind of pressure can also have its repercussions, and according to an article by the Inter-American Development Bank, Colombia is not only the fashion capital of Latin America, but sadly it's also the capital of the highest recorded eating disorders in young girls, exceeding Spain and the US. So that concludes the whole topic of beauty standards all around the world, and as you can tell, it's definitely not the same everywhere, which goes to show that it does not matter what your society or the culture you belong to have to say about the way you look. I mean, you may have everything that someone else on the other end of the world can only dream of having, so just trust me, you're fine. And after all, it's you and your body. What you choose to do with it and how you choose to showcase yourself is no one else's concern but yours. If you have watched this far, comment, wear a mask. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay safe. Bye.